So this is heading down my road back towards town. The river's right up here. This used to be an old cement bridge that was crumbling away. And now it's been replaced. People are still friendly here. That's good. My school bus used to come through here. This used to be more overgrown over the top of the road too. It used to be like a little, it always made me think of the Headless Horseman story. You know, it was one of those kind of, it was spooky to come down here at dusk. And this is like a swamp around the river here, and then right up there is the house where my first crush lived. Obviously didn't get over her. Sorry for the shaky camera, but I'm driving. And this was the Hawkins farm up here on the right? Hawkinson, that's it. Yeah, did some work up there a few times. Stowed hay in their barn. Oh wait, not this one, the next one.
Next one,
yeah. Let's take this road back to town. I drove all this last night. It's different in the daytime. Here's the old Mills Dairy Farm up here on the right. John's property should be right over there where that pole barn is. On the left. So you got a really funny story about this area too. The side road here up here where it tees off to the left. At the end of the road, it goes down a hill, and there's a bridge out down there. And I went down with my buddy to see the bridge out. We went down there on our bikes, and we must have run over a branch or done something, stirred up some bees, and they were all buzzing around us. So we lit out of there on our bikes, and we had to go up a hill. It's right back in those trees there somewhere. Yeah. We had to come up a hill and then come all the way down this road to this house right over here, the little small house on the right. And we're coming down the road, bees, bees, bees. And you turn around, they were right behind us, and the lady in that house let us in her front porch and saved us. I wonder if we can, I wonder how far down here we can go. Let's see. It's probably closed off by now. Yeah, they closed it off.
You can only go down as far as that yellow sign.
So I remember, I feel like this place on the left was John's. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there's his old Case tractor. Over there in the... Turn around up here. He's got some corn in. So yeah, this dead end, it's all overgrown now, but that was a little dirt road went down there, and at the bottom it curved to the right, and there's a bridge over the Pawpaw River, and that's where we stirred up some bees.
Oh my gosh.
My friends and I could get into some mischief. The country here is just so beautiful, my gosh. Did a lot of work at the Mills Dairy Farm. In fact, when I was 12, I worked for him for about a year. I was driving tractor for him and all kinds of stuff. And then one day he says, "Have you been through the tractor driving course?" And I was like, I thought he was messing with me. And I was like, "What are you talking about? I've been driving tractors since I was 5. Have you been through the tractor driving course?" And he wouldn't let me drive the tractor after that. So somebody must have stirred him up about some insurance deal or something. But He's certified. I was so jealous of my school folk. He got to do all the raking and cutting and everything for John on our farm. Like, who does this guy think he is? This is our farm. I should be doing this. The injustice of it all. I helped John put up hay in this field one year with his old antique John Deere. This is kind of swampy back here. This road would get flooded pretty frequently when it
Yeah, I've
rained a
been
lot.
here when this road was flooded.
I came down here with my brother one time in my dad's four-wheel drive, Chevy four-wheel drive. And he's like, oh, what are we going to do? You know, it's flooded. And I said, just put on the four-wheel drive and drive through it. I mean, it was high enough, you know. School bus used to come this route. I don't know if it still does or not. When I first started school, there was a high school girl that got on up here where the road jogs to the left and then to the right. I'll never forget, her name was, and she was the most gorgeous thing I'd ever seen at that point. And she like doted on me like girls do on little kids, you know. And I was, forget about it, I was in love with her after that, you know. Most boys go through a stage where they're like, ew, girls are gross. And I seem to have missed that stage. Or maybe I'm in it now, I'm not sure. Girls kind of are gross now, unfortunately. The culture for that. But there's still some good ones out there, I'm sure. By the old high school last night. That hasn't changed a bit either.
Yeah, some things don't change.
I would have thought they'd have rebuilt that by now.
Yeah, but this is a poor area.
The roads are better than I remember. It used to be terrible.
Yeah.
We don't get colors or seasons like this in Florida.
No.